yollarda. Cam filmi lumar 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 lumar. Tasarruf tüm olay.
Back inside of Toyota Center, everybody, with Ryan Hollins and Vanessa Richardson. Mattress Firm, and as we talked about in the open, Fred VanVleet.
Defense. Here's the one thing, man. Under Will Hardy,
It is underway, and it starts off with a Kessler straightaway three, which he's over the last month. And now the Rockets touch it for the first time, and Şengün, after a terrific... Filipowski missed the reverse. Now the Rockets are trying to record the game's first points, and they do.
yeah, there you go. No.
Made threes away, or 3 attempted threes away from 2,500 for his career. Great defensive play by Houston. Here's Jalen Green, his three. That was basically in the same spot. So the Rockets get one.
Gets downhill with the best of them.
And Green able to keep it alive to Şengün. Back across on the skip. It was deflected. It just did get the paws away.
Side. I mean, there was a wide open dunk for Kessler.
Thompson to Brooks. Another three for him.
His release is
Thompson back to Green. So all of the Rockets' points coming via the three ball, and Şengün got fouled.
patience.
So Kessler has been patched up. Two-man game between Şengün and Green, and now B takes it by Brooks. Now to Thompson, blows by Sensible. Comes back to Şengün, he misses, and there's Kessler affecting.
Get downhill and making plays.
The Jazz have made 3 consecutive shots after 1 for 8, and that dunk by Thompson just ended the 9-2 run as Utah had tied it up at 11. After the Rockets are up by 7, and another whistle.
I told you Sexton,
Yep.
kick to the man parts didn't.
Ended run now for them. They were 1 for 8 from the floor. They're now 7 of 14 as Şengün works on Filipowski, misses the layup on the other side. Him free throws.
So Şengün goes straight to the block. That's the right thing.
Rockets did not attempt a single free throw in this unusual. Rockets just 6 of 20 from the floor in the fourth quarter against the Lakers. So they get the rebound off the miss, and then Jock played in very good. Big here with Şengün and Landale.
We've been asking for this.
Right?
For a pinch. For a pinch.
For a pinch, yeah.
Give the people what they want, man.
Running three, Jalen Green. His second.
You don't have to rush.
There's the lob, and KJ Martin tried to dunk it over the top of foul.
That's his buddy there.
Back to Sensible. Misses that scoop shot. He thought he got fouled. Rockets will push. Here's Green to Şengün. The flying right hand.
Sneaky hops.
Took a 4-point advantage after trailing by 7 early. And then Şengün gets pushed.
They want. And
Double
look at this pass here from Jalen Green. I mean, this is not a nickel, that's a dime, baby. It's just a facial on Mikhailo. This is fun basketball, but Jalen Green out and Şengün stuffing that in.
9 straight for Houston. Aaron Holiday's come in. Apparently that got deflected. Oh, and then Şengün wasn't ready for it. Holiday around the Şengün pick, back to him. Now to Holiday, straight away over Juzang.
Good basketball, and Aaron's got his family.
AJ offensive rebound to Kessler to Sensible, threw it up. That's too bad. But I do appreciate the honor. It really was an honor, and I had no idea it was coming. How about the pass and then the dunk on Kessler's dome by Amen Thompson.
Check out this pass here from Şengün, and right live into your living room. Again, Craig, the best shot blocker in the NBA.
Şengün backing him down, may have gotten away with an extra step at the last moment there. He was, my dad used to beat me all the time. But I remember that.
Man, I was like 13 or 14 when I finally beat my dad. And when
Zhang leaves it back for Şengün. He now draws 2. Thompson throws it up and laying it up and in to tear up. That was a really good play. Now Şengün, one-on-one again with Kessler. Backs into him, steps through, goes with the left. Back to big guy right underneath the rim.
It does.
The Rockets ahead to Holiday. They have numbers. Here's Smith to Tari for the ram.
There you go. Getting back in
game. They turn it over more than anybody. They also force the fewest turnovers in the league. Open foul line shot. Şengün, no
ridiculous. That's next level.
Into Şengün, back out to Smith. Digs up the short hop, pulls up. Şengün taps it back. Saved by Smith. Back to Şengün, trying to go behind the back. Matched up on Filipowski again. Comes inside to Brooks. And he sets himself up nicely for two more. He
Doesn't have enough strength yet.
0 for 5 now and 1 of 8 from the floor as Filipowski. Şengün patience.
Patient was right.
Eason, though, with some defense at the rim. The run out for Brooks, turned back by Sexton. Now comes inside to Şengün. There you go. No look. Behind the back to Smith for the dunk.
Did.
He's got 12. Green to Şengün. Stripped. Step here. Now back down. There's the help. Got away from it. Pass a little bit low for Tari, so now he'll take it off the bounce. Comes along the baseline. Juzang from the corner. Collier wanted another. Rockets shooting 53% as a team. Utah 36%. Şengün, the spin and the score. He now has 11, and he is one of 4.
Filipowski just moving him around. I'm not the young guy anymore. Just go ahead and put him in the rim, and Filipowski ducking out of the way of that spin move.
He was really good at March. 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and that three rims down for Dylan Brooks. Trying to duck in, leans it on Holiday and misses. Tap try, no. Tap try again, no. Rebound, Şengün ripped it away from Sexton. Place it ahead to Holiday. Shoot the rock, he will. That would have counted last week in Salt Lake City, and so far doing it here, and that's why they have the lead, as that is obviously not. This is the free throw, and
Down to what the Jazz bring to the table, and again, taking some of that revenge.
Şengün recovers. Tari, the latest Rocket in double figures, 5 for 5 now, 11 points. Rebound, Şengün lost it, picked up by Tari, now to Alp. Looking for some help, finds it in Green from the wing, and he knocks down the triple. His 19. Green, foul line, Jimmy. And hot potato picked up by Şengün. Tari Eason, that's his first miss. His win of the season, 37 against Dallas. They're up 30 now. Şengün loses it.
You see him on the floor there, and look at Şengün just staying with that play against section.
Tightly grouped together. The West playoff race is outside of Oklahoma City. He's kind of running away with it. Tari Eason scores. He's got built. There is some pain that you have to go through, and there certainly was some pain that was endured, but to have an opportunity.
Absolutely, you know, you sat and watched these guys develop and get better and better.
Tari Eason with a nice block. Holiday from Şengün. In and out. All the way across the floor to Smith over KJ. Air ball picked out of there and put in by Jordan on that buzzer beater of 10-5. Holiday will be suspended for that game against Oklahoma City on Friday. Şengün 2 assists away from a triple-double. And again, great balance scoring for the Rock.
There's a little Pierce cut there for JT.
Oh, Şengün spin and stop.
Yeah.
Kylo. Şengün defending Kessler, gets the rebound. Comes the other way, goes behind his back. Finds Jabari, who finds Holiday.
Last season, all the teams were asking about Tari Eason.
I think he wants a couple of assists. Cam Whitmore delivering double-doubles against the Jazz, including tonight. He draws 2. And happy feet in the wall.
Yeah, held the ball too long there. And look at this spin move here from Alperen Şengün. It's stuffing it over the league's best shot blocker. And Walker Kessler throwing it down, man. That's his second big jam.
Come out. Doc Landale's in. Recheck. Now Tank Dell is here, and he just signed a football and threw it into the crowd. Maybe it's Tank. As they win their 50th game of the season in blowout fashion over the Utah Jazz, 143 to 105.
Good to see the guys play out there.
Arabalarda cam film